All right, here we go, folks. This is Bobby Garza and the Heezy coming to you straight out of Racked Billiards, Sanford, Florida. This is the final match. Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am Pool Tour season finale, 9-ball BarBox Championship. This is the last 70 plus players. We're down to the final two, where we have Mike DeLawder, winner of the hot seat match, versus Romel Brown. This is one single race to 11. Mike DeLawder's Fargo, $6.99. Romel Brown's Fargo is $5.98, which is truly going to go up after this event. I'm sure once it's all said and done, he'll go up 20 or 30 points, I would assume. So anywho, Mike DeLawder's going to have to give up one game on the wire to Romel. This is one race to 11. Last match of the 9-ball BarBox Championships. Mike DeLawder had to go to the little boys' room before we get this shindig going. And we have our very own Romel Brown. There he goes, doing his little thing. You got to step back in front of the sign. We can see a lot better. See a lot clearer over there. Don't make me put the side angle view on. Now that one's really clear. That's right. Romel fixing to break down some Michael Jackson for us here. He'll probably get on the table after the match is done, especially if he wins. Maybe do the centipede or something. Or maybe the moonwalk. Who knows? Either one, I'm sure will be a sight to see. All right, so here we go. DeLawder's coming back. It's time to get this throwdown going. Good luck to both players. I am very good friends with both. And not to say nothing bad about Romel, but I've been pulling for Mike D for the last 6 months to snap off an event. So let's see how he does. This is the best I've seen Mike shoot in quite some time, and I know it was coming. It's just a matter of time. Let's see if he can keep his mental game under par and keep his game face on, composure straight. And so far, he's got a great break, sitting beautiful on the one. He's going to need to keep his cue ball under control here. If he can do that, he's certainly going to be a favorite. He's only given up one game on the wire. Speaking of which, I will go ahead and mark that game up on the scoreboard here so you guys can see. Race to 11. Here we go. One rail position for the 7, and he'll do the same thing here for the 7 to get on the 8. Get anywhere about where the cue ball is now, and he'll be okay with. It'll be a bonus to get close to straight in on the 8. And like I said, he'll probably he's okay with this. He'll shoot the 9 in the same pocket that the 8's going in, or he could swing it 2 rails. There's nothing wrong with that either. 1 rail it is. Dead perfect. I say 1 rail, it's actually 2 rails, but might as well call it 1. And Mike D is going to take the first rack. First real rack, that is. Tie this ball game up just like that, 1-1 on an instance. We would like to take this time to go ahead and give a a huge shout out to our sponsors, our title sponsor, Predator Group. You guys need anything pool related, Predator is the way to go. They even come out with their very own pool tables. We have the very nice Predator Arcos 2 balls, playing on the very cool, clean running Predator Arcadia Claw. Also, Predator Cues, Predator Chalk, you name it, Predator Group has it all. You guys need anything Predator related, just go to predatorcues.com. If nothing else, send those guys an email showing how much you guys appreciate us coming out and showing what Florida Pool is all about. Thanks to Predator, we're able to make that happen. We've been here we've been partners with Predator for about 4 or 5 years now. So we greatly appreciate everything those guys have done for Florida Pool. Also, we want to send a shout out to Jamison Daniels. As all you guys know, Jamison is very big in the sport of pool in Florida. And he's helped not only this tour, but many other ones and other individual tournaments. Help support pool. Greatly appreciate Jamison Daniels. Definitely big big name in the pool world over here. So if you can, just look him up on Facebook and just send him a thank you if you don't mind. We greatly appreciate it. He's adding 500 to this event as well, among what he's done for us for the whole year. And hopefully more good things to come the following year. Also want to give, let's see who else we got. Oh, our live stream, Lights Out Streaming, powered by Jacksonville Roofing USA. Happens to be my brother. He has sponsored the live stream here for this whole year of 2022. Greatly appreciate everything he's done for me here to help me keep rolling the stream out for you guys and giving you guys some good quality pool action, and it's only going to get better from here. I've got a jam up computer getting built. Should have it within the next month. So next year we'll be rolling out nice and strong, and who knows? Might be able to stream 2 tables at the same time, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Definitely with the helps of Rax Billiards, we have a very nice setup here, in-home setup. Also, for all you guys out there, just so you know, anybody wants to set up a big, and I do mean big, a big action match. How about that? 9-foot table or bar box table, whatever you choose. Hit me up or Pedro. We can schedule something for you guys right here. We'll have commentary, microphones, several video cameras. We're looking at doing something very large next year. Hopefully we can get some very nice matches set up for you guys. You guys want to do some clinics or whatever, we'll be available for that as well. So hit me up or Pedro Bota, which is the owner of Rax Billiards. I'd like to send a shout out to Nikki Cuellar, which is the creator of Stitch It To Me Embroidery. She takes care of a lot of our embroidery that we need for the Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am Pool Tour. Certainly appreciate what she's done for us for the last 5-6 years. And like I said, anything embroidery needs that you need, not just pool related. She does all kinds of cool things on towels and teddy bears and whatever else, quilts, blankets, all kind of stuff. Hit her up. Definitely one of the top female pool players in Florida for sure. Also, we're going to go with Kamui. Anything Kamui related. You guys need anything like that? If I don't have it in stock, I can certainly order it for you. Excuse me? It's 1-to-1. Anything Kamui related. If you guys need anything like that, like I said, if I don't have it in stock, I can get it for you. So hit me up if you need anything Kamui. Kamui chalk, Kamui gloves. They got all kind of cool Cool stuff as well. Also, we want to go with the USA Pool League. Greatly appreciate all the players of the league players help us out with all of our raffles for the Predator Qs to help add money for our events. It's been greatly appreciated, everything that they've helped us with. And also we'll go with, how about Diamond Billiard products? We're using the black resin triangle Diamond Billiard racks. Works great for any rack, 9-ball, 10-ball, or 8-ball. I tell you what, there's no wood chips left behind with those. And then when the ball starts sticking to it, all you have to do is clean the racks and they're back like brand new again. Truly believe outside, any template rack, the diamond black resin triangle rack is the way to go. It's going to last the longest. It stays perfectly shaped every time, never warps. We've been using ours for at least 4, if not 5 years now. We have not ever had not one problem. And Romel Brown takes a 2-1 lead over Mike DeLawder, and that was a really good shot on the 8-ball to get back to the 9-ball by Romel Brown. We have a long ways to go, so you guys stay tuned. And please make sure, if you don't mind, do me a favor and share the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. This is the finals of the 9-ball BarBox Championships. That is true, Tommy Polly. He is currently a 598, but like I said earlier, this is a great performance he's been putting on all weekend. Trust me, I know this guy from Jacksonville. He doesn't typically play that well, but he is breaking good today, and we are talking about 9-ball BarBox pool. So, as you know, anything can happen. He only has 175 games in the system, so yeah, he's not really considered as an established player as of yet. But he is by far no more than I don't know what you could say. We play almost even. I think I've beaten him way more than he's beaten me in Jacksonville. So he is certainly not a 700 player. But he's definitely stringing some racks together tonight. How about that? So yeah, every once in a while, you're going to see players like this that pretty much are having a good day. How about that? Let's leave it at that. Like DeLawder is playing some really good pool today as well. He's knocked out a bunch of champions like Tommy Kennedy and a few others. So, in a sense, Mike DeLawder is definitely shooting over a 720 Fargo rate player. So, there you have it. And yes, he did knock out Maglino. I've knocked out Maglino before myself. But like I said, everybody has a great day every once in a blue moon. Appreciate it. We try and we put a lot of effort in our events to make them as fair as possible. All right, so here we go. One rail kick for Romel. Just comes up a little short. Actually, went a little long on that. Didn't shorten up enough on that one rail kick. You'd think that bottom English would have shortened it up a little more, but maybe hit it too hard. Who knows? Either way. All right, guys, I'm not really looking at the one pocket match that much. So hopefully you guys see it's still 1-1, so let's go and take a look at what the ball count is. So I'm assuming that Anthony McGlino is going for, as you're looking at the table, if it switches over, there we go, finally. Computers must be getting very hard. Getting tired, I guess. The computers are getting tired. You guys can go up to bar, they'll take care of you. All right. So I'd assume Maglino's pocket is probably the bottom right. That would make Ken Salim's pocket on the bottom left, and it looks like he's got one ball. So this could be a very long match here. Switch it back to the other camera angle. DeLawder's looking pretty good here. It's perfectly straight in on the 7. It's got a nice angle on the 8 ball to go 1, possibly 2 rails. Straight in for the 9 in the top left corner there. And that's the tightest ball game back up at 2-2. Never want to leave yourself on the rail, but either way, he hit it pretty good. He's not completely on the rail. He's got about an inch, inch and a half, inch and a quarter. And he sends the ball in the hole. Tie this ball game up at 2-2. And we could possibly be looking at a hill thriller situation in about an hour. All right, so we're 2-2. Another word from our sponsor. Want to send a huge shout out to Rack's Billiards and Sports Bar right here in Sanford, Florida. These guys have been huge supporter of pool for the last 3 years that I'm aware of. All right. Here we go. Mike DeLawder to break. And what a break that was. Tied up ball game, 2 apiece. Very nice break by Mike D. And he's got a very nice shot here on the 1 ball. Just slide it to the side rail, back over across to the other side rail. And he'll be sitting nice and pretty for the 3 ball. He did a little too much spin on that ball. And that's going to hurt. He's getting down whacking at it like it's an easy shot. Wow. Wow. What a shot that was. And he is a little hooked on the point here. Gives that ball in hand for Romel. It's very unfortunate for Mike G to get hooked on the point of the side pocket. All right, how's the 9-ball stream running for you guys? Video okay? Sound okay? You guys doing all right out there? Just give me a thumbs up out there if you like it. Romel Brown's got a beautiful shot here on the 9-ball to take a 1-game lead over Mike DeLawder after committing that foul on the 5-ball. It's very unfortunate for Mike G to get hooked on the point of the side pocket like that. But got to know where that cue ball's going. If you're going to take on a bank like that, you hit the bank really good. It's very fortunate the cue ball didn't follow it in, but it was a great shot. Romel to break, leading this match 3-2 over Mike DeLawder in this final match. 9-ball BarBox Championship, race to 11. And we got another superb break by Romel Brown. Makes the ball on the break. One ball comes rolling up, dresses up very pretty for him in the side pocket. And he's got a nice, easy 1-rail position for the 2-ball. So this rack is going to be all about getting the perfect line on the 2 that's going to lead him to the 4. Wasn't expecting to run into the 2. Very fortunate, I believe he got just enough angle to roll up forward to play something on the 4-ball. And I don't think the 4 goes in the side pocket past the 8. So he might be forced to spin it 2 rails and shoot the 4 in the same pocket that the 2-ball is going into. See if we can get a better look here on this 4-ball. That's exactly what he does. Swings the cue ball 2 rails. It's beautiful shape on the 4. And I don't really expect him to play shape for the 5-9 combo. It's not the easiest of combos. So I expect him to push this cue ball out 1 rail back to the center of the table. Anywhere about where it is now would be idea. You'd like to be somewhat straight in on the 5. Or at least a small angle that will lead him up table from the top rail back down to the bottom. So he's hitting this ball with bottom. Okay, so can only assume he was trying to play for the 5-9 combo. It's hard to tell. So that's pretty much what he left us out. The only good thing about this is he can play this as a 2-way. Send this cue ball at least 2 rails. Try to get it to either land on top of the 6 or at least close to the 6. And the 5 should stay, if he hits it anywhere close to good, the 5 should stay behind the 7 and the 8. Swinging the cue ball 2 rails to get behind the 7 and 8 as well. See how he hits it? He hits it really hard. I believe that's what he was trying to do. One rail, short side of the 6 ball. He hits at really good speed. All right, so let's see. This is where you can get in trouble trying to slow roll this ball. Maybe he'll try to run into the 9 to hold position for the 7. Nope, he doesn't slow roll it. He goes all the way to the top and back up. And that's perfect speed there. Look at that. Nicely done by Mike DeLawder. Just a little stun stop shot right here and keep the angle on the 8 to make sure it's going to lead him up table for the 9. So basically, he doesn't want to go anywhere past that spot on the table down there. That's probably perfect. Still looking at 0-0 there on Ken Salim and Anthony Maglino in the 1 pocket, in case you guys wondering. All right, there we go. Mike DeLawder tied up the match once again. Three ball game going to 11. Has all the makings of a hill thriller, which is what we all would like to see. I'm sure they don't want to see that, but spectators are more than happy to see that. It might need a break. Rock number 7. Tied up ball game, and we have a draw break. Bell has got a very nice shot here on the 1 ball. He's going to have to play really good position to get a shot on the 2 ball. And he's looking at the 2-7 combo. Not for sure if I would play a 2-7 combo. You can hit this this 1 ball with high English with a touch of inside, and have it go straight up table and have it land anywhere about where the spot is. That'll be ideal for the 2 ball. But he is setting up for the 2-7 combo. Very difficult shot with the angle that he has here on the 2 ball. So he may elect to go ahead and just play a safety. He's lining it up. Very difficult shot here. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Glad it all is going good for you guys. That was. Cinch that ball. And it looks like that 2 does go past the 8. Wow. Shot that combo like it was a hanger. Will he do it again? Should be a safety. And that's really good speed. That's on lockdown right there. That's what wins championships right there, folks. What a shot that was for Mike D. Wow. Perfect cue ball control. Looking at a 2-rail kick here. He could make this 2 ball. If he hits it just right, it could go in the side pocket off the 3. Right where his stick is hanging out at. That side pocket where he's standing. There's a lot of things that could happen for him. He could clip the other side of the 2 and make the 4. Or make the 3. Very bad roll there by Romel. I knew there was a lot of good stuff that could happen on that shot. Didn't really expect a scratch. Very unfortunate for Romel. And let's see if Mike DeLawder takes advantage of his error. Looks like he's got perfectly straight in. He may have to draw this ball back around the, just to make sure he clears the 6 ball. He's looking at the line right now. I believe he's gotten too straight on this 4 ball. He's going to have to draw it back 3 or 4 inches. Well, it looks like he's punching it a little bit. Yeah. I'm really surprised he didn't just draw straight back. Take the cut on the 5. He's laughing at himself. That was really, I call that a rookie mistake. He knew better, but he was trying to make something happen. Really, as good as these guys shoot, there's no reason for him to just not draw this ball back 3 inches. And, all right. He says it hit the 6. I didn't even see it. Just not draw this ball back 3 inches. Mike D says it hit the 6. And I didn't get the replay fast enough. All right, so Romel Brown comes to the table once again. This time on a Mike D error. With a nice ball in hand, 3 ball out. There you have it. Romel Brown takes the lead once again on a Mike DeLawder error. Romel has a nice break. Doesn't have a straight in shot this time, but he does have a fairly routine 1 rail bank on the 1, and it does offer position for the 2 to shoot this ball with a little stun action that should push the 2 towards the corner pocket. He didn't need any of that. It was a perfectly straight lined up bank, 1 rail bank. Mel has a very nice angle here to get position on the 3. He'll just slide it over to the side rail with the bottom left English. Right around 530-ish. Just get it off the side rail. That's perfect. Perfect line for the 4, 5. He gets anywhere straight in on the 6. That'd be very nice. Be a very nice out here for Romel. Could be trying to leave this cue ball on the side, on the end rail here. Right, so he had too much angle, so he bounced it out. This ball with high left, or he could draw it back with bottom right. Bottom right it is. All right, 2 rails back out to the center of the table. He wants to draw it. He shouldn't have to draw it. He could. That's really the shot. Hits that ball really good. Okay. Mel Brown's going to increase his lead here by 2 as soon as this 9 goes down. Or not. Wow. Okay then. So we think we've had an error in the last 3 to 4 racks. Each one of them's had an opportunity to really take charge, and each one of them has made an error in the key situation. Scratching on the last 2 or 3 balls. That's not how you win a championship. But at the same time, all right, so we have a player timeout here. So we'll have a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Mike DeLawder to break. We have a tied up ball game, 4-4 against Romel Brown. This is the finals of the 9-ball BarBox Championships. Sunshine State Predator season finale. Okay. Mike D's got a very nice layout here. Make this 3-ball, get anywhere towards the center of the table. I don't think he's going to have a problem making this 5-ball. Definitely don't want to leave yourself a long shot. Get a little closer if you can. That way you know for sure you're not going to run into the 6-ball going in. Nicely done by Mike D. All right, simple 1-rail position back to the center of the table. Don't do anything fancy. All right, so Mike D's got a chance to take the lead over once again. See if we can do this without error this time. Okay, I think Mike D is going to get it down, get it done. All right, there you have it, folks. 5-4. Mike D over Romel Brown in this Race to 11 finals. Guess I should put that in there. Another great break from Mike DeLawder. And got a back cut here in the side pocket on the 3. Very nicely done by Mike D. And he's got great position here on the 4. He's got an angle. He'll play the 5 in the seam. If not, he'll roll it over to the other side. And there you go. Play the 6 in the same side that the 4 just went into. All right. More than likely, he'll go 3 rolls with the cue ball here, or slow roll it. All righty. It was a little straighter than it appeared to be. And Mike D's finding himself a little bit of a rhythm here. And that's something that Romel's going to have to try to knock him out of, because once Mike D catches a gear, well, if you watch the hot seat match, you'll know what I mean. And Mike D is fixing to take a 2-game lead here over Romel Brown in just a matter of less than a couple of minutes. And there you have it. Mike D leads the match 6-4, going to 11 over Romel Brown. This is the finals, 9-ball BarBox Championship season finale. Enough of that. Sorry about that. All right, so looks like we had a dry break here by Mike D. Has been hitting that break pretty strong. And he's left a serious back cut here on the 1. Once, Romel has missed the ball, an open shot. D takes it down. Very nice finesse shot there by Mike D. Showing you all his pool playing skills now. Look at that. I think Mike D is going for blood. All right, 2 rails for the 6 on the side. Very important. Make sure you get on the right side of this 7 ball. It's going to lead you to the 8 in the top left corner pocket. So probably just going to slow roll this ball. There's not a whole lot he can do with it unless he wants to send it all the way up table, which I don't really recommend. It's got a nice easy, not really easy, but it's got a nice 2-rail, 3-rail position. If he just lets the 6 ball, makes the 6 in the side, rolls up a few inches or so, or even 6 or 8 inches, it don't matter. Play the cut shot on the 7, that's going to give him 3-rail position for the 8. And he is going all the way up and back. And let's see how he hit it. I think he has just the perfect angle too to go to the side rail with some right hand spin. Hit it preferably about around 2 o'clock. Spin it to the second rail. And he hits it really good. Very good cue ball control by Mike D. This is to take a 3-game lead and really put the heat on Romel Brown. With winner break format, this is very hard to come back on. Romel's going to need to show his break and run out skills like he did on Anthony McGlino. He's probably going to need a 3-pack. Put some pressure on Mike D. Just like that, Mike D takes that one down, leads this match 7-4 in a race 11 over Romel Brown. This is the 9-ball BarBox Championship Finals. Like DeLawder. It's a very nice break. Unfortunately, the 1 ball doesn't come up for him. I'm saying, about done now. 7-4. Yeah, and only have 1 mic. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I only got 1 mic for this one. The 1 pocket. The 1 pocket. All right, so Romel made a very nice shot on the 7 ball to get great position on the 8. Draws it back for position for the 9 in the side. And this is going to help increase his or decrease his deficit. Okay. Romel Brown makes a very nice shot. Climbs within 2 now. All right, Romel makes a nice break. Unfortunately, doesn't come up with anything for the 2-ball as the 1 goes in. The 2 is hidden by 2 balls. So Romel's going to have to think very hard on where he wants to push out. This is one of those things when I look at shots like this, if you're going to push out, you got to push out to a shot that you're willing to take on, because you should be pushing out to a shot that your opponent doesn't want it. And if you do want it, you set it out for yourself. You got to make sure you leave yourself something that you can work with. Left a no sliver of the 2. Looks like Romel's going to be able to kick behind this 2-ball and kick it up table. I'm really surprised Mike D didn't take this shot on. So let's see how Romel hits it. That's exactly how he hits it. I'm really surprised that Mike D didn't take that shot on himself, because that's usually a pretty easy shot to control if you can just get behind it. All right, 3-rail position, get behind the 5 and the 6 with the cue ball, and doesn't quite get there, but it's probably okay here. So Romel is probably going to come off this 2-ball thin and try to get it to track towards the 3 and the 9. Preferably get behind one of those balls. Or you can hit it super thin and try to get it behind the 5 and the 6. He's got lots of blockers in the middle of the table. It's almost hard to go wrong on this shot, unless you don't hit it hard enough. Now Mike D's got a jump shot here, so I don't think he's got enough of this 2-ball to make this 4. But he can certainly hit it, cross bank the 2, send the cue ball back up table if they don't collide with each other and cross into paths. And he almost makes this 4-ball. Mike D hits that ball about as good as you could hit it. Nicely done by Mike DeLawder, and Romel comes to the table with a 1-rail to 2-rail kick. All right, just a friendly nudge coming out. Just not quite friendly enough. Mike D's got a cut shot here on the 2-ball. He's going to have to try to work some magic here to get a shot on the 3. I would assume he's probably going to try to draw into this 3, at least push it close. Or how about a straight back bank? Unbelievable. What a shot that was. Try to work some magic here to get a shot on the 3. See that again. I would assume he's probably going to try to draw into this 3, at least push it close. Or how about a straight back bank? Unbelievable. That is crazy what a shot that was. Nicely done by Mike DeLawder. All right, Mike D getting it done. 2-rail position for the 7 in the side. He's come on. He's a little on the weak side, but he should be okay. Swing at 3 rails, shoot the 7 in the 8 in the corner, bottom right corner, and it sets up nicely. Not bad position. And Mike DeLawder is going to get his 3-game lead back. As soon as he puts his last 9-ball down. There you have it, folks. Mike D's feeling it. Okay, here we go. Might need a break. Leading this match 8-5 over Romel Brown. Going to 11, 9-ball, BarBox Championship. This is our season finale. This is our last tournament of the year. You guys stay tuned, probably somewhere around the end of December, somewhere in probably mid-December. Hopefully by then we'll have our next schedule for the next year scheduled up and get something going for you guys. All right, so Mike D makes a very nice break here, and he's got a super straight shot here on the 1-ball. So we're gonna have to work some magic. Needs it a little harder than that, and just he said he was gambling. Yes, he was. So Mike's got another really good jump shot here, and I tell you what, this cue he's got jumps the ball. Wow, crazy. You ever watch him one pocket? Wow. Huh? I know that. Well, I was surprised you over there watching it. All right. Romel Brown comes to the table with a good shot here. Look at that. Just like that. Chops the lead back down, or the deficit, however you want to call it. Pulls them back within 2 games. Okay, so let's get a ball count here for the 1 pocket. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 6. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Anthony McGlino has 6 balls, and Can Celine has 2. Wow, earlier Can had only 2 to nothing. So what a turn of events that is. So Can desperately needs to try to make something happen. And we're still at 0-0 on game count. So I will switch it back to the other view. All right, Romel to break. Trailing the match, 6-8 in this race to 11 season finale, final match. I know we had over 70 players to start with, and we're down to our last 2 right here. I want to say we had 72, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so Romel's electing for a push out here. So let's see where he pushes out. Yeah, I didn't think Mike was going to take this shot on. I wouldn't either. That's a very long. That's a very long jump shot. Mike D says, "Go ahead." He can't get over the ball now, so Romel's got an opportunity here to try to make something happen, but this is going to be asking for a lot. I don't know if the 3 goes past the 9, so we'll see what happens. Get the 2 in first. All right. Good judgment on Mike DeLawder's behalf. That was asking for a lot. And see if Mike D can take advantage of it. Wow. What a shot that was. It's the 5 ball to hold up the cue ball. And the 5 ball might gotten him in trouble. Let's see. Yep, he's got to spin around it just a little bit. Nicely done by Mike D. What a way to take charge. He's got one more really good shot to do. Well, let's see him snap it off right here. Oh my goodness, what a shot that was. Mike D's pulling out all the shots. He wants this win. He wants this win so bad. I'm really surprised to see him leave himself such a long shot on the 7 ball. All you got to do is fire it in the hole and stop the rock. Like so. Hit it really good. Didn't want it to roll forward any, but it is what it is. Just got to man up and take on the shot now. Looked like it goes straight in the corner. I don't know why he wouldn't shoot that. Looks like he's cutting it in the side pocket, as he does. Now look at the inside he had on that ball. Wow, what a shot. Mike D is feeling it. Mike D is feeling it. There we go. Nice out by Mike D. Get his 3-game charge back on. All right. 2 more games. And I'll get a chance to see Mike D win a big tournament. I can't hear. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Mike D to break. Leading this match 9-6 over Romel Brown. Mike D has given Romel Brown 1 game on the wire, which has already been noted. Yeah, that's right. It's never easy. All right. Don't get all outlandish now. Keep your composure. Stay in the moment. All right. Mike D's going to get a chance to jump this ball. All right. Kissing his jump cue for good luck. Oh. It was a good jump, too. Fortunately, he got a scratch out of it. Too early in the match to be cracking jokes. Just keep your composure and get your job done. Crack all the jokes you want after that. Stay composed. Stay composed. Stay composed. That's all I can say. All right, here we go. Romel. The only issue I see here is the 8. 8 to the 9. Get good position on this 8. That's going to allow you an easy way to get position on the 9. So basically we'll be shooting he'll be shooting the 6 ball in the side pocket and probably just keeping that same line from where the 6 to the 8 is now. Keeping that same line. That way he can draw around the 9. Shoot the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket. Just like so. That same line, just like he's got there. And that's perfect. You can't ask for nothing better than that. Shouldn't have no problem making this happen. And he's going to shorten his deficit once again. Only trailing the match by 2 now. again. And he's got the break. Here we go, folks. Romel Brown the break. Trailing the match 7-9 versus Mike DeLawder. Good power break by Romel. Makes a couple of balls, and the one's going to dress up. Very nice. And look at that 8-9. Definitely going to have his work cut out for him on the 8-9. He's going to have to try to figure out the easiest way to get those two balls broken up and still maintain position. Seems like the better way to do it is use the 3-ball. You can use the 3-ball or the 4-ball, depending on the angle you get on either one of these balls. And Mike D will probably be doing the same thing. Mike D's going to swing this cue ball 3 rails. Try to get the perfect angle on the 3. Shoot it in the top right-hand corner pocket. And use the cue ball to break open the 9 and the 8. See what he decides to do. He didn't like 3 rails. And that inside English he put on that ball, he hit really good. But he's still got the same issue here. And I don't believe that he's going to run into this 8-9 now. And he did. That's the only reason why I didn't like running into it right there. All right. He took a whack at it. Romel's got a very long shot on the 4-ball. All he has to do is slow roll it. Focus on making the ball. He's going to have a shot at the 5. Got to make sure you make this ball there. A lot of pressure on this shot. All right. Nicely done. It's not out of the woods just yet. What do you do here? Play short side position on the 6. It's not a bad idea. Exactly how he plays it. Nice speed. He gets almost perfect. All right, so he'll just pinch this ball in. Just hit it just a hair below center so the cue ball doesn't roll forward at all. And there you have it. Perfect position on the 8. And this is get his 2-game deficit down to just 1. All right, there we go. Romel Brown trailing this match 8-9. All right, here we go. Romel to break. Trailing this match 8-9 to Mike DeLawder. This race 11, final match of the 9-ball BarBox Championship. Hear anything go in, and the 8-ball's going to block the 1. So Mike D's going to come to the table with the short cue. So we're going to be looking at an aerial attack. Mike D's definitely going to be a favorite to make this. Just got to make sure you get over that 8. All right, he didn't make it, but he did get over the 8. So he got the first part of it accomplished. Romel is going to be hooked on the 1-ball. Like he's got all of this 1-ball, just doesn't have enough to actually cut it in the corner. So I believe what he's going to be looking at is banking this ball. Got to be very careful with this bank because it kind of lines up with the point of the side pocket. It would be absolute devastation if this 1-ball hits the point of the side pocket and sends it right back towards the cue ball. Pretty sure that won't work out well for him. See how he hits it. That's exactly what happened. Definitely hit the point of the side pocket, but he drew the cue ball across the table to get behind the 5. Mike D has a small hit, so he's going to try safety here. And he hits it really good. Hits it really good. So Romel's going to have to either use a jump cue, 1 or 2 rails kicking at it. I like 2 rails if you can do the 2 rails. The only reason why I say to do the 2 rails is because you can get that 1-ball to kick up table and hopefully get the cue ball to wedge up there behind the 3 and the 8 there. This pretty much just gives Mike DeLawder the advantage. That's the only reason why I didn't like the 1 rail. So Mike DeLawder is going to have the advantage here. And Mike DeLawder let it go. Really surprised he didn't get behind one of them balls. He definitely let him know you want the hit watch. Good shot. Nice cut there on the 1-ball. Nicely done by Romel. The 5 lines up with the 9. It's not the easiest of combos, but it's definitely there on offer. Now we got the 3 and the 4 to deal with. He's looking as if this 3 possibly would go by the 4, so let's see how he's going to hit it. Wow. Hits the 4 and still goes in. What a shot that was. All right, so he's going to be setting up for a 5-9 combo. He's got just the angle to pull it back, just enough for this 5-9. He won't get too close to it, but he should get a really good line on it. All right, so much for pulling it back. He goes forward. And I tell you what, I think his line is next to perfect. If it's not perfect, it's like first cousins. You should see a really good shot here on this combo. Tie this ball game up at 9 apiece. Wow.
Come on, Mike.
I mean, not only did he hit it bad, he hit it really bad. Mike's got a nice, easy rail first position and hits his speed just absolutely perfect. Mike is trying to pump himself up. Come on, Mike. You know it's there for the taking, and he didn't get far enough, did he? Oh my goodness. That is no good. As long as you know how to bank like that, every shot is good. Superb shot by Mike D. This is to get on the hill first. That's how straight he got on that 8-ball. Stopped it dead in its tracks. It didn't move an inch. And there you have it. Mike D gets on the hill first in this race to 11. Romel's going to be kicking himself in the rear on his way back to Jacksonville. Really surprised he missed the combo that bad. As good as he's been hitting everything else, you kind of expected him. I mean, he got really good on that, on the line and everything. I'm really surprised he didn't come close to making that 9-ball. And almost fluked the 5-ball in at the same time. Thanks for the stars, Angelo. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Tom, you said the Salim's up 2-1. I only see one marker on the table. Looks like 1-0. We have Mike DeLawder on the hill. Just made a super strong break. Got perfect shot on the 1. And he might be looking at a 2-9 combo to take it down. He is looking at a 2-9 combo to win his first Predator Tour stop. Season finale. And there you have it. Let's go, Mike D. Wow. What a shot. What an out. What a performance. What a performance by Mike DeLawder. There you go. Nicely done, Mike DeLawder. Mike DeLawder finally pulls one off. So happy for him. Congratulations to Romel Brown. Second place finish. His very first Sunshine State Predator Tour that he's ever played in, and he performs quite well. Very nicely done by Romel. Second place finish out of 70 plus players. That's nothing to be ashamed of, for sure. Nice performance by both of these guys.